Why do people panic buy bread, milk, and eggs whenever there's supposed to be snow? If your power goes out because it's snowing, the eggs and milk aren't going to spoil if you leave them on a porch or something. There are many times the power stays on but roads are unsafe to drive on for a few days, so you won't want to leave your house. Because French toast is the only acceptable food when the roads get squirrely. Add butter to your list. If the power goes out, put your refrigerated food in boxes outside in the cold and it doesn't go bad. I'm not panic buying for an emergency. I'm planning to stay indoors for 34 days and therefore would need all food and ingredients in the house to make meals or coffee, etc., instead of eating out. Those three are among the first things you will miss as supplies run out, and also among the most limited in stock at a store. Snowstorms are stressful. French toast can help you get through it. Also, just set the milk and eggs outside. It's cold enough to keep them from going bad. If it's snowing, it's cold outside. Put them outside. Little known trick when the power goes out because of snowstorms. You can put the refrigerated stuff in a box outside and hey presto, it stays cold. A lot of people aren't highly skilled at cooking, but know how to make breakfast. Things like scrambled or fried eggs on the stove and toast in the toaster. I guess that's the idea? I live in MN and always thought it was silly at least get some canned soup or frozen pizza. 2. For many hours after a snowstorm, the roads are not safe to drive on to run to the grocery store. When people are snowed in, they all want to make French toast. One thing I don't understand is panic buying bottled water. They won't spoil. You can keep them outside on a snowy day. They are also key ingredients to other things, and eggs can be prepared easily if you have a gas stove. As other people have pointed out, you don't want to run out of milk if you have kids. My family is originally from Chicago, but lived in Nashville for a few years. Whenever snow was predicted, people panicked and ran for the store. My dad actually liked to go to the grocery store and watch people buying up milk, break, and toilet paper. It really amused him. People really don't panic. Common sense prep as a northerner? Buy those items, they go stock up on all sorts of stuff. Those 3 items are just staples and get bought by a higher percentage of customers than other things. I haven't seen any info, but is milk still considered a staple? The number of people who avoid it these days is very high. Full disclosure, I'm a weirdo milk drinker that had weirdo milk drinker parents and have 2 adult children who are also weirdo milk drinkers. Nobody in the family has ever had lactose issues. Bread doesn't spoil for weeks. If there is snow on the ground, just put a cooler outside and it will be fine. We're not prepping for the apocalypse. Just a few days. At most half a week. Without the roads clear, most people would rather buy staples that you can use to bake a fun treat than a bunch of canned stuff that just doesn't taste as good. And as others have said, without power, you can just put them outside in the snow to keep cold. If I think the power's going out, I go buy Chef Boyardee biceps. I panic buy booze. Just use the snow to keep things cold. Personally, I don't buy staples when a storm is coming. I choose chips and dip, junk food and wine.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.